This sounds crazy. Y'all hear how, listen to how he says this. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Listen to how he says this.
No opinion, I ain't even heard shit. But I did listen to that Drake shit because
what? About Lupe Fiasco. Shout out to Hip Hop DX. They've got a dope little article on this that they pretty much sum up everything that was said, everything that's going on with Lupe Fiasco. It's looking like Lupe Fiasco is taking some shots at Kendrick Lamar though. Now, we know they have a little bit of a history, and we're going to get into that in a minute, but let's see exactly what he said. Lupe Fiasco dropped by a Twitter Spaces during one of the lives that they were doing there, and he had some comments on the whole Drake Kendrick beef and where he ranks Kendrick when it comes to great rappers. All right, so y'all check this out. Hip Hop DX says Lupe Fiasco claims Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick. Uh-oh. What do y'all think about that? It's crazy. Lupe Fiasco has made a bold claim amid the ongoing wars and said that Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar. Speaking on X Spaces with Averb on Monday, April 15th, the Chicago native admitted he has not heard Kendrick's diss verse on Future and Metro's Like That, but has listened to and enjoyed Drizzy's response track, Push-Ups, Drop and Give Me 50. Okay, so right here, you can already hear that he's a little biased, including everything that he said in the past about Kendrick. Either way, when asked who is the better rapper between the two, Lupe replied without a hesitation, Drake. Uh-oh. Looks like Drake has got somebody else on his side. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. Verb then asked if Lupe thinks the Sixth God is a better rapper by a long shot, to which he replied, not really. Drake got bars, so I would give it to Drake. Wow. Wow. He added, talking about Lupe, I think Kendrick's a better technically skilled performer, but I don't think he's a better rapper. The Food and Liquor MC also said he doesn't view K-Dot as a dangerous rapper when it comes to carving up opponents with his rhymes. God dang! Sheesh. These are some strong words, man. I don't know about that one. We're going to listen to the audio of it here in a second. Also, it says elsewhere during the X Spaces, Lupe Fiasco offered a more detailed evaluation of Kendrick Lamar, saying, I think he's a greater performer. I think he's a great rapper. I think he makes great albums. I think he's a great conceptualist. I think he's a great mind. I think what he does for the culture is amazing. I love him to death. I do not think that he's an amazing lyricist, though. Wow. Hey, if that's what you think, man, we got to respect Lupe's opinion. I don't know. Maybe we don't. Y'all can decide and let me know. And if I had to put a top 100 list together, the first 60 slots would be ninjas that ain't in the mainstream, that ninjas don't even know. I can agree to that. That's one of the reasons I created this community, is to give a place for more independent artists to get out there. And y'all know we've got a lot of amazing independent artists in this community alone. So I can definitely get behind that statement. It ain't finna be ninjas with record deals. Yep. It's going to be all these battle rap ninjas when it comes to lyrics. I mean, he's making some good points. He also pointed out that he doesn't know Kendrick personally and has only met him like one time. The Kick Push rhymer also criticized J. Cole for his 7-minute drill diss song against Kendrick, particularly how he attempted to drag his discography. Man, with diss tracks, you can't, there's anything goes, man. It was a diss track. He attacked his discography. I said this before. What's he gonna attack? I mean, his braids, his height, his family. I mean, those things might even be seen as more out of bounds in the discography. When you're dissing another artist, the only thing you have to attack is their music. So this is, to me, is just, I don't know, it's kind of dumb. They said the Kick Push rhymer. Kendrick did so much for the mentality. Okay. Did so much for the mentality of young black culture that to hear J. Cole talking about To Pimp a Butterfly ain't ish, damn ain't ish, and he's looking at what those albums actually mean. Oh, I'm sorry. And he's looking at what those albums actually mean to the people. He said he's doing some white folks KKK, make them eat their own ish. Nah, come on, man. I disagree. You would never hear me talking down on his albums. What else are you going to talk down on? Maybe I just don't get it. I don't know. Lupe previously stirred controversy in 2018 when he claimed that Kendrick Lamar is not a top tier lyricist and his Control verse was super overhyped. Yep, which he talks about in the audio we're going to review here in a second. He later appeared apologized for his comment, saying, maybe I should have just left it alone. Even though my impetus was the Control verse, I apologize for even engaging and talking about Ninja's career. I'll never do that ish again. I guess guys are sensitive. I don't get it, man. I'm not going to take it personally if it were me. After his apology resurfaced in the wake of Joel's recent controversy olive branch to Kendrick, Lupe set the record straight on his own reaction. Relax, yo. I wasn't apologizing to him. He wrote in a since deleted tweet, I was sorry about the entire shindig because it was such a waste of time and energy in something that had nothing to do with me. He added, keep my name clean. I fear no rapper or any kind or on any time. K. Dot solid, but y'all need to chill. Okay, well, there's Lupe's take on that one. So now let's check out the audio real quick. So first, I want to play this full video. This again is from Hip Hop DX. And if y'all want to hear the full audio from Lupe's Twitter, that Twitter space that Lupe was on, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. I just posted it earlier this morning around 9 o'clock. And we're actually going to listen to the first 4 minutes of this. We're not going to listen to the whole thing because he was on there for about 30 minutes. But if you want to hear the full part where Lupe talks about Kendrick and just the rap game in general, you can check it out on the ClassE Beats YouTube channel. So this was actually Lupe Fiasco talking about his apology to Kendrick Lamar. So I'm just going to let the video play all the way through. Y'all check it out.
So Lupe Fiasco recently set the record straight about his Kendrick Lamar apology. Hey, it's Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX.
And shout out to Hip Hop DX.
After J. Cole surprisingly apologized to Kendrick Lamar after dissing him on the track 7 Minute Drill, Complex published an article called A History of Rappers Apologizing to Kendrick Lamar.
That's a crazy title.
Lupe Fiasco was featured for once claiming that Kendrick Lamar was not a top tier lyricist. At the time, Lupe tweeted, I'll put it to you like this. K-Dot is not a top tier lyricist to me and my standards when it comes to punchlines and bars.
Yeah, and he just doubled down in the Twitter space that we just heard. Anyway.
K-Dot is not a top tier lyricist to me and my standards when it comes to punchlines and bars. His overall lyrics are good, his story's phenomenal, but punchline, entendre, lyrically, I don't see it.
Dang.
They also added, also the only issue that the world thinks I have with K-Dot, and I actually do, is that I think his Control verse was whack and super overhyped to be a verse claiming you are the best rapper. It was very weird. I was told it was just bait, but still. Lupe then later on apologized for his comments, writing, maybe I should have just left it alone. Even though my impetus was the Control verse, I mean, you put yourself out there like that, so you opened yourself up to critique.
I agree.
I apologize for even engaging and talking about careers. I'll never do that again.
Man, these guys, I hate that. Some people want to call it respect. I call it weak, man. When you're in this game, if you want to be known as and want to compete to be at the top, you gotta hurt feelings sometimes. I mean, that's just what it is. Maybe it's not for everybody. Maybe that's why there's only a few at the top. That's why Kendrick's at the top, Drake's at the top. Drake and Kendrick get it. Y'all have heard the clip that I played when Kendrick was being interviewed by Big Boy. And he said, I see this as a sport. I want to prove that I'm the best. Anybody who's in here, I love y'all, but if we go at it, we go at it. And that's how it should be, man. This apology stuff to me is just, weak. It's you just not wanting to fight for it, which is fine, but When you're not brought up in the conversation, don't be upset. J. Cole.
Lupe eventually caught wind of the Complex article about rappers apologizing to Kendrick, and he responded claiming that he wasn't actually apologizing to Kendrick per se. Lupe wrote, "Relax, yo, I wasn't apologizing to him, LOL. I was sorry about the entire shindig because it was such a waste of time and energy and something that had nothing to do with me. Keep my name clean. I fear no rapper of any kind or any time. K-Dot solid, but y'all need to chill, LOL." Lupe went on to reveal that he hasn't even heard the Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole diss tracks like that and 7 Minute Drill. When speaking about it, he said, "Here's my 2 cents though. I honestly haven't listened to either record, other than accidental little things scrolling through social media and seeing the sample of the lyrics typed on memes. Other than that, I'm in the dark on the whole thing and will remain so. Next tweet.
Sweet.
I don't really care. Good night. Eid Mubarak." In response to a fan asking why Lupe hasn't listened to the tracks, he said, "I thought would like the Sam Altman or the head of Blackstone, not the gang, jump off a conference call to listen to two dissing each other on the internet." And
he said, "I'm about my business." Shout out to Lupe, man. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Oh, man.
Moment of clarity that we care too much about things that don't mean anything. With all due respect. I honestly am only doing this because I don't want any of these overzealous people with phones to get it twisted off some misinterpreted article.
Yeah, wow. Crying about the internet again. Come on, man.
IRL and get removed from consciousness over hip hop. LOL. So what are your thoughts on what Lupe Fiasco said about the Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole disses? And do you—
All right, y'all let me know what you think about that. So that's a little bit of the background, what's going on with Lupe. Now, if y'all haven't heard Control, if you're in the hip hop community, I know you've heard Control, but some of y'all might be new to the hip hop community, or you haven't been listening to hip hop music maybe for 10 years ago, because this song did come out 10 years ago. I want to read some of the lyrics from Kendrick's verse on Control though, which this song, man, oh man, this song is crazy. This song is fire. Here we go. So let me read some of the lyrics in here so y'all can kind of see a little bit of what Lupe's talking about. This is Kendrick's part on Control. Said, "I heard the barbershops be in the greatest debates of all time about who's the best MC, Kendrick, Jigga, or Nas. Eminem, Andre, the rest of y'all, new ninjas, just new ninjas, don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer-ish white tees and Nike Cortex. This red Corvette's anonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same ninjas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip hop and them ninjas should know what time it is." Thank you, Kendrick. Thank you. This is why I have so much respect for Kendrick Lamar, because he gets it, man. He said, this is hip hop. Them ninjas should know what time it is. J. Cole, don't give me that apology, man. Not only did you write it, not only did you record it, you released it, man. You released it. This is hip hop. Release the track, stand on it, take your L, and then move on. Or take your W. I don't know. Who knows? Kendrick might have responded to J. Cole, and people still would be arguing today if J. Cole and Kendrick are still at that level. Now, J. Cole, he just folded. He's out of the game. He said, I don't want any parts of it. I hate this man, but Kendrick Lamar, I have so much respect for him because he understands and he gets the game. He gets competition. And he said, hey, we could be friends, maybe on the side if your feelings aren't hurt, but when we're in the game, we're in the game. I got to read this again. I wish dudes are just so sensitive. Either that or they got a lot of skeletons in their closet. They don't want to come out. Could be that too. I'm usually homeboys with the same ninjas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip hop and the ninjas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jermaine Cole, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, ASAP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, Jay Electronica, Tyler, Mac Miller, rest in peace. Man. shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. Kendrick Lamar has been that dude. There's no denying that. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you ninjas. Trying to make your core fans trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you ninjas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or a verb from you ninjas. Come on, Kendrick. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who trying to jump and get it? You're better off trying to skydive. Oh my gosh, this verse is crazy. Out the exit window of five G5s with $5 grand. With your granddad as the pilot, he drunk as fuck trying to land. With a handful of arthritis and popping prosthetic leg, bumping pocking the cockpit, so shit that pops in his head is the option of violence. Someone heard the stewardess said that your parachute is a latex condom hooked to your dread. West Coast. Give it up for Kendrick, man. This is what I love to see. This is what I love to see. And again, for those of y'all who don't know, this is Off of Control, which was dropped almost a decade ago. Over a decade ago, it was recorded for sure. And that's just part of the verse. Kendrick, he was not scared of the fight. This is why I love this situation between him and Drake. And I was wishing J. Cole would have stayed out of it in the first place, because if you look at both of their track records, these guys are competitors. They're at the top of what they do. And this is going to be a fun fight for sure. So I'm looking forward to the response from Kendrick. We're still 3 days out. I'm not putting anybody on the clock. Just do your thing, Kendrick. We're waiting and ready for the response. Anyway, going back to Lupe Fiasco. So that was the verse he was talking about. Let's listen to a little bit of the actual Twitter Spaces live that he did with Averb and what he had to say about Drake, so y'all can hear the audio. I want to rewind this a little bit so we can get some of the context. Hold on.
I'm gonna bring that shit right up. You, that's what you saying you want to do. All right, bet.
No, I just want to respond. So you don't think that it's soft. So once you tag Lane, the game.
You want to respond? Okay, you want to think about it.
The game is follow the leader. Everybody want a piece of your thriller, so you got to keep it real. That's all I do. You ain't finna play my name in the streets on this rap shit. So I'm just responding so niggas don't think it's soft. That's it.
Hey, okay. Look, you say you just responded. I'm walking to it. You said you wanted smoke. I said, what you trying to do? That ain't responding. That's me telling you. It wasn't an invite. It was insight, and you took it the wrong way. That's all. I took it as insult because I know y'all ain't cut like us. So I took it as insult.
You ain't cut.
None of y'all.
You ain't even the best nigga in your league, nigga. What you talking about?
Nigga, I'm the only nigga that got my stats. Nigga, I'm the only nigga that got you here, period. I'm the only nigga with my stats. You ain't
here goes the back and forth. All right, we don't care about this. Let me fast forward a little bit. We don't care about that. Here you go.
Cameras.
Well, we have them now.
Yeah, you got them now, but
you alive. You got to make your history alive.
My shit online too.
All right, here we go.
Man, I'm gonna get on you.
I done danced on niggas. That's easy.
Hey, pause.
Hey, yo.
I bet. Play ball then. And you know what? It's up. You en route. You en route.
You didn't show up, huh? You didn't think I was coming to your space?
No, nigga, I didn't care. You know, I say this there. Everybody come here though, bro. Everybody come here though. You know, everybody come here.
I'm like, I like Bird. He cool.
All right, here we go. He's gonna respond here in a second.
We gonna see how. Hey, I told you, didn't I tell you years ago? I said you want to do
what?
And you laughed at me and told me
right, and I mean it.
You gonna pay for that though. You gonna pay for that for sure.
You know.
Hey Lupe, you know where you at. You know we dogs over here, bro.
I know y'all good, but you got like we ain't.
I said dogs. Dog.
That's good backwards. Remove an O.
Yeah, God is backwards, right?
Ain't no such thing as God, dog.
Oh yeah, you don't believe in it?
Believe in the devil though.
You don't believe it? You believe in God's amongst?
I took a selfie with that nigga this morning.
Who, A-Ward?
You don't believe in God though. I don't.
Hold on.
All right, let me fast forward a little bit.
No, to you.
Well, no, I don't think none of you drinking shit. Yeah, like record for record, go back and
record for record. We good? Oh, no.
Oh no, we excellent. It's up now.
Here we go.
We excellent, but it's up though.
You going first?
All right, bet. Breaking neck then. Huh?
You gonna do it?
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, look, in our world, the coin go in the earth. The coin go in the air. One of us got to be ready at all times. I'll go first.
That's coins and currency. But you pull up. It's already 1-0. It was insight. I like peace. You slid in.
That's the least you can do. You spit on me 10 years ago and told me industry niggas can fuck with you.
Yes, record for record.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like, who got the hot shit? Yeah, I teach that in my team. Who got this or who can just go record for record.
Here we go.
All right, so tell you what, I got a better one. Who's a better rapper? Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Oh man, he didn't even hesitate, man. There it is. He said, "Who's a better rapper?" He says Drake. Y'all gotta let me know what you think in the chat.
Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick. Do you like? Okay, so is it by a long shot?
Not really. Drake got bars, which you know. Okay. You know that, so you know.
I would disagree.
For sure.
I would give it to Drake. I think Kendrick's a better technically skilled performer, but I don't think he's a.
No. Nope. It's the other way around for me. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know what you think. I think Drake is a better performer, a technical performer. I mean, we've even seen with his catalog. I mean, he's a chameleon. He can pretty much perform anything he wants to. He could change up his flows, but when it comes to the rapping side, Kendrick's just, I mean, y'all heard the Control verse. Kendrick is just different. I don't know. I disagree.
Perform.
Yeah, that's a different.
So okay, so you ain't never heard Kendrick and felt like he was one of the most.
Like he was what?
Like he was one of the most dangerous rappers. No. So Kendrick puts no.
You ain't never felt that.
Yes, I have. I felt he was very dangerous, for sure.
I don't know about that one, Lupe.
Felt like he was dangerous to you?
I felt like Kendrick Lamar still to this day. He's very surgical with words.
Dangerous to dangerous to you.
Well, no, I don't think none of y'all dangerous to me. Like you either.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, shout out to Averb.
I'm saying as far as like.
Because if that was the case, you think he'd be dangerous to you, but he's not dangerous to you. I know he's not dangerous to you. I know that.
So is he dangerous to you? Because I'm way more ahead of you.
What do y'all think he's gonna say? What do y'all think Lupe's gonna say? Is Kendrick dangerous to him? So Lupe's saying he would. Nah, I guess he just said nobody's dangerous. So I don't think he would say Drake is more dangerous, but clearly he's on Drake's side on this one.
You way more ahead of me.
And skill, boy, you know you ain't crazy.
Skill sets?
For sure.
Okay. Who else believe that?
I do.
Who else believe that Averb is a better rapper than Lupe Fiasco?
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers. Why wouldn't we?
Let's do the count.
A lot.
You want to take a poll on it or something?
Take the poll.
I mean, like a voting poll, not like voting poll.
But what you say?
Yeah, like a vote.
I don't vote.
You know.
I'm just asking. If you believe that, that's fine.
Yeah, we believe that. I'll get on you, man. You know what's up. You might want to study a little more. I'll get on you though.
He said you might want to study a little more. All right, so there's actually another part I want to play for y'all, and then we'll keep it moving on with the show. So this, again, I posted on my YouTube channel. This is the full clip from when Lupe joins the Twitter space to when he leaves. So if y'all want to hear the full thing in full content, I think it'll make a little bit more sense. But I want to play the first couple minutes of this and react to it because there's some interesting things that Lupe says in here.
And so who you think winning the Drake war?
I can't get into it. I know personally.
Oh, come on, Lupe, man.
Why he gotta become on Lupe?
He gotta stay in the middle.
How can I give Verb a street pass? But when I say some street, because I'm in it too personal.
You just talking about rap, guy. You talking about the raps? That's all, brother. Raps.
Rap shit. They ain't just rap shit. Who think that that's just rap shit?
I'm just talking about the raps, though. I'm not privy to know behind the scenes.
Okay, I fuck with all the niggas. But I honestly, Verb, you can leave though. Just leave us alone. Hey, but I honestly, and it's real talk. And then why this shit kind of irked me a little bit, right? Is I ain't even listened to the Kendrick verse or the J. Cole verse.
Really?
Come on, man.
Stop the cap.
On God. I believe in God. I believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ramadan Mubarak, Eid Mubarak to everybody there who fasted. Assalamu alaikum.
Come on.
I ain't even listen to it. And not even on some like I'm holier than thou shit. I'm better than niggas. I just ain't get around to listening to it. So I ain't even heard what them niggas said. I heard like, to be very, very clear, you know how niggas will post like a little snippet on the gram or some shit like that? Or they'll put up, they'll put the lyrics on like a TikTok. So all I seen was like the nigga said, ain't the fuck the big three, big me shit. And I seen him say like the switches shit. He glitching with the switches or some shit.
Man, that song is everywhere.
Stop the cap.
Ain't no way Lupe hasn't heard this. Come on, man. Why? So him saying that makes me think there's still something there, even though he apologized and then unapologized. Come on, just say you heard it. It's crazy.
And I ain't heard shit else. And I
it's the #1 song on We Don't Trust You. Come on.
Heard the J. Cole shit, and I probably never hear because nigga took it down. But I ain't even hear none of this shit. So the shit popped off.
J. Cole stays like, taking shots.
Man, Lou, who you got? And for me, because niggas feel like I got this beef with Kendrick, if I say anything but Kendrick, I'm hating. So I was like,
yeah, it's true. And saying you haven't heard it is crazy. But saying you listen to Drake's is even wilder. Come on, man.
I ain't even listen to the shit. I ain't got no opinion. I ain't even heard shit.
Mr. Tesla said, why you always lying? Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Come on, man.
I did listen to that Drake shit because fucking Drake, right? That nigga. But I did listen to that
all
Drake
right,
shit.
Now this sounds crazy. Excuse me. This sounds crazy. Y'all hear listen to how he says this. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Listen to how he says this.
No opinion. I ain't even heard shit. But I did listen to that Drake shit because
what?
Sounds like he's rubbing his hands in the background. But I did listen to that Drake shit, you know. Yeah, Drake, you know, Drake. Like, hey, chill, man. Chill, Lupe.
I ain't got no opinion. I ain't even heard shit. But I did listen to that Drake shit because fucking Drake, right? That nigga nice. But even still, when Ross popped back,
what? Hey, yo. What did he say?
Relax.
I listened to the Ross shit. And then when I seen what Ross was saying, I was done. Because I fuck with Ross. I fuck with Drake. I fuck with Cole. I think I fuck with K-Dot. I don't know.
I don't think you fuck with Kendrick. As a fan looking at the fall on my nigga, I don't think you fuck with K-Dot like that, bro. I don't know why.
No,
I don't think so either.
I mean, as a person, I don't know him. We met like one time. But
do you think what Cole did was weak?
I ain't even heard it, bro.
Nah, him saying sorry.
Nah, because I know how that feel.
It was weak.
Nah, what? Is it good or bad?
It was weak.
I mean, to each their own. On some rap shit, we showing what niggas supposed to do, period. Right? Me and you right now. Niggas say something, say something then, nigga, right? That's what the shit supposed to be. But everybody ain't built like that. So I understand. And then on some street shit, niggas like to go to Miami. And you might think like, oh
man, that's so annoying. How does he say he's not built like that when he recorded, wrote, and released it? The track was out there. It was out there for what, 2-3 days? What happened, man? What do you mean he's not built like that? How? This is a guy, J. Cole, who's been saying for years that he's the greatest. I'm a this, I'm a that. You gotta, no, he folded. Folded like a Walmart plastic chair.
What the shit supposed to be. But everybody ain't built like that. So I understand. And then on some street shit, niggas like to go to Miami. And you might think like, oh, it's just rap shit until niggas is knocking on your hotel door and shit. And that shit happened. So I can see him like, I don't even want nothing to do with that shit. I thought we was just rapping.
That's a good point.
Right? And it ain't really rap shit no more. At least from my opinion.
Yo, niggas, that's like throwing a rock through somebody's window and they see you. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Please don't call the police. I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry. If you call the police, you know, I understand, but you don't have to call the police. No, that's not who I am. That's not me. And I'll pay for the window. Nah, man, you did it.
Get teased. Niggas talk shit. Niggas say this. Niggas say slick shit. Niggas drop names. Niggas do this. Then before you know it, it ain't you. So I'm not worried about you, Vert. And you ain't worried about me.
Oh, listen to this. This is wild.
But I don't know your niggas. You don't know my niggas. So we could just be bantering, talking shit, calling each other pussies, whatever. But your man, that's what I say. Once you tag lame, the game is follow the leader. So they're gonna follow you, but they don't rap. They just fight niggas. So when I come to St. Louis, it's gonna be, man, was that shit you talking about? Avery?
Oh,
right?
nah,
But I'm not.
hell
Hold on. I'm not saying that that's gonna happen. I'm just saying that could be the sentiment that niggas have.
Now, he does kind of make a good point here because, again, as we saw with Rick Ross talking about Drake's plane, I would never get on that plane again. And I would want to know where Rick Ross is, where anybody who's affiliated with Rick Ross is at all times. After you're saying, hey, man, be careful. You might not want to get in that plane. It's an old plane. You know, something could happen. Y'all pray for Drake. I pray nothing happens. He's saying all of this off of a beef that he kept going. Drake just said one thing on the verse. I mean, you could have let it go. It's sometimes, man, in the rap game, artists are weird. They're sensitive. So I get it. I get what he's saying.
So I can understand why Cole would be like, I don't even want none of that smoke. Right. And I really, and to be honest, bro, like Kendrick did so much for the mentality of young black culture that to hear J. Cole talking about To Pimp a Butterfly and shit, Damn and shit, and he looking at what those albums actually mean to people. Like he doing some white folk, he doing like some Ku Klux Klan, make them eat their own shit.
Oh man. All right. That's enough of that. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. There's clearly something there. I don't care what he says, man.
Stop the cap.
He said he didn't listen to Like That by Metro, Future, and Kendrick. He didn't listen to J. Cole's Apology, but he listened to Drake's 50 or Drop It, Give Me 50. It's not even an official release. Come on, man. So again, if y'all want to go listen to the full audio in full context, you can find it over on the Classy Beats YouTube channel. And for this video, I actually have it pinned somewhere at the top of the screen so y'all can go and watch it. But yeah, y'all let me know what you think, man.